Prophet ﷺ, he said that they are very light on the tongue, meaning they're very easy to say. It doesn't take much time, it doesn't take a lot of effort or a lot of energy to memorize. Like for example, if you're trying to memorize the ayat of Al-Mirath, the verses of the Quran that deal with the laws of inheritance, that may take you some time. But this statement, or these two statements, they're very easy. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi wa subhanallah al-azim. A person can memorize it in just one sitting. And so it's very light on the tongue, so it's very easy to say. However, these two statements are very, very much beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These two statements are very much beloved to Allah Azza wa Jal, and they're very, very heavy in the scales. So, since this is easy to come off the tongue, then we should be making ikthar, we should be saying it lots and lots of times, instead of busying ourselves with idle or vain talk about things that really don't really mean much. They don't move anything forward, they don't take anything backwards. Our lives will not change for the better or for the worse. It's more beneficial that we would just sit down and make these two statements, Subhanallah wa bihamdihi wa subhanallah al-azim. You could say that while you're driving, while you're standing in line waiting for the cashier at the grocery store. You can sit at your cubicle, at your job. You don't have to scream it at the top of your lungs. You can say it to yourself. It's pretty much with you everywhere you go. It's one of the easy ways of obtaining good deeds that can be used on your behalf, placed in your scales of good deeds on the Day of Judgment. So I advise myself, I advise all of my brothers and sisters in Islam this morning to take the time to memorize this dhikr and to say it constantly and consistently, as it is beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it will make your scales heavy on the Day of Judgment. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. May Allah ta'ala accept from us our good deeds and all of our righteous actions, and He overlook our faults and forgive us of our sins.